This is basically a modern take on an old game called Majesty. What makes this game interesting is that unlike typical strategy games, where you directly control your units, in this game you are more like a city manager, who has to incentivize heroes to do what you want through bounties and rewards. The game takes place in a fantasy setting where you're trying to establish and grow your settlement. You start with a basic castle and can build various structures, like fighter guilds, hunting camps, and rogue guilds, that then generate different types of heroes. These heroes are completely autonomous. They will adventure, fight and explore on their own terms. The core gameplay is managing your town and dealing with threats. You've got buildings like blacksmiths where heroes can upgrade their gear, marketplaces for buying potions and supplies, and inns where your heroes can recover. When there's a threat like a wolf den or zombies, you can't just directly order heroes to deal with it. Instead, you place these bounty flags with gold rewards, and heroes decide if the reward is worth the risk. Your heroes level up as they fight, and they can learn special abilities. They also visually upgrade their appearance when they buy better gear, which is a nice touch. The economy in this game is pretty straightforward. You have a tax collector who collects taxes from buildings, and you get a cut of hero activities. You can upgrade your castle to unlock new building types, as well as abilities. For defense, you can build guard towers that automatically shoot at enemies, but currently they could use some improvements for their targeting and damage output. Later in the game you unlock more advanced hero types like berserkers and vestals, who can heal other heroes. You can also create teams of heroes to tackle bigger threats together. Now, while the concept is solid, the game does need some more work, which is absolutely fine since its release is a couple months away still, mainly because the AI can be a bit wonky. Sometimes heroes get stuck, or ignore important threats even with good bounties, or they just bug out completely. But despite these issues, it's one of the few games trying to modernize this unique indirect management style of strategy games. So if you enjoy city building with a twist, it might definitely be worth checking out once it releases. And that sentence concludes today's video. If your time was respected, a like or comment is very much appreciated.